Hello everyone. Today, we are going to explore some of the most remarkable and extreme places on Earth. And today's my guests are classic David, Nuray, Aarav, and Dylan. So without wasting any time, let's begin with the topic. Our planet has an incredible variety of climates and environments. Some places are famous for exceptional heat, others for extreme cold, and some receive extraordinary amounts of rainfall. Other regions are known for severe winters, extensive snow, or distinctive seasonal climates. But there is something very important to understand before we begin. Not every extreme weather claim measures the same thing. For example, air temperature is different from land surface temperature. A weather station can directly measure the temperature of the air, while satellites can measure thermal radiation from Earth's surface. Similarly, a place can have an exceptionally high average annual rainfall without necessarily holding the record for the greatest rainfall during a single day.
Our first destination is the Lut Desert, also known as Dasht-e Lut in southeastern Iran. The Lut Desert is one of the most remarkable hot deserts on Earth. NASA satellite observations have identified the Lut as a location with exceptionally high land surface temperatures. In NASA's long-term satellite analysis, the highest land surface temperature was observed in the Lut Desert during several of the years studied. However, this is a land surface temperature measurement. It does not mean that the Lut Desert has the highest air temperature ever measured by a weather station. Land surfaces can become extremely hot when they receive strong solar radiation. Dry, rocky, and dark-colored surfaces can heat particularly strongly, while vegetation and moisture can help cool the surface. The Lut Desert is also famous for its spectacular natural landscapes, including extensive dunes and wind-shaped formations known as yardangs. The desert was recognized by UNESCO for its exceptional natural features and was added to the World Heritage List. So, the Lut Desert is an excellent example of an environment with exceptionally high land surface temperatures and extraordinary desert landscapes. It is best for extreme desert landscapes and exceptionally high land surface temperatures.
Vostok Station is a Russian research station located in East Antarctica. It is the site of the lowest directly measured air temperature recognized by the World Meteorological Organization. The WMO's official record is based on a ground measurement made at the Vostok weather station. Several factors contribute to the extraordinary cold at Vostok. The station is located at very high elevation, and during the Antarctic winter there can be long periods without solar radiation. Clear skies, little vertical mixing, calm conditions, and the accumulation of very cold air near the surface can all contribute to extremely low temperatures. Vostok is therefore an important location in Antarctic scientific research and the history of studying Earth's most extreme cold. But there is an important distinction. Vostok's record is a directly measured air temperature record. It should not be confused with extremely cold surface temperatures detected by satellites elsewhere in Antarctica. That distinction becomes especially important when we reach the East Antarctic Plateau. Best 4. Earth's lowest officially recognized directly measured air temperature.
The East Antarctic Plateau takes the story of extreme cold even further. Scientists studying satellite observations discovered exceptionally cold areas on the high plateau of East Antarctica. NASA describes the region as the coldest place on Earth based on these satellite observations. The extreme cold is associated with the plateau's great elevation, extremely dry atmosphere, clear skies, and the way very cold air can settle into shallow depressions in the ice. The satellite instruments detect thermal radiation emitted by Earth's surface. Therefore, these observations concern the surface of the ice, rather than being the same kind of direct air temperature measurement used for the official Vostok record. This is why the two Antarctic records should not be treated as competing measurements of exactly the same thing. Vostok holds the official record for the lowest directly measured air temperature, while the East Antarctic Plateau contains Earth's most extreme cold surface temperatures detected by satellite. Best 4. Earth's most extreme known surface cold.
Next, we travel to northeastern Siberia. Verkhoyansk is a settlement in the Sakha Republic of Russia and is famous for its exceptionally severe winter climate. It is one of the coldest permanently inhabited places on Earth. The wider region of northeastern Siberia, including Verkhoyansk and Oymyakon, is recognized for some of the most extreme cold experienced by permanent human settlements. Verkhoyansk experiences a strongly continental climate. Its location far from the moderating influence of the oceans allows very large seasonal temperature changes. During suitable winter conditions, very cold and dense air can collect near the ground, contributing to extremely severe cold. Verkhoyansk is therefore very different from Vostok Station and the East Antarctic plateau. People actually live there permanently and have adapted their lives to the demanding climate. It is best for experiencing an extreme cold climate in a permanently inhabited settlement.
Furnace Creek, in California's Death Valley, is the site of the highest air temperature currently recognized by the World Meteorological Organization. This is an important contrast with the Lut Desert. At Furnace Creek, the record concerns the temperature of the air, measured through a weather observation. The Lut Desert's famous extreme is based on land surface temperature observed by satellites. These are different types of measurements. Death Valley is also one of the hottest and driest environments in North America. Its desert geography, very low elevation, surrounding mountains, and extremely dry conditions contribute to its intense heat. The WMO continues to recognize the Furnace Creek observation as the world's highest officially accepted air temperature record, while noting that some historical extreme temperature records have been questioned and can be reviewed if credible new evidence appears. It is best for Earth's highest officially recognized air temperature record and dramatic desert landscapes.
Now we move from deserts to one of the wettest parts of the world. Tutunendo is located in Colombia's Chaco region, within the exceptionally rainy Pacific region of Colombia. Colombia's official meteorological institute, IDEM, identifies the Pacific region as the rainiest region of the country. It also reports that the highest annual rainfall totals in Colombia occur in parts of Chaco and Cauca. The region receives enormous amounts of moisture, and its geography helps produce frequent and heavy rainfall. The result is a lush tropical environment with abundant vegetation and very wet conditions. However, we should be careful about calling Tutunendo itself the rainiest place on Earth. The official Colombian information establishes the exceptional rainfall of the Pacific region, and particularly Chaco and Cauca, but it does not establish Tutunendo as an uncontested global rainfall record holder. Therefore, the safest description is that Tutunendo is located in one of Earth's exceptionally wet regions. It is best for extremely wet tropical rainforest landscapes.
Next is Meghalaya in northeastern India. Mawsynram is widely recognized as the world's wettest place based on average annual rainfall. NASA explicitly identifies Mawsynram as the current world record holder for the wettest place on Earth. Mawsynram is located in the Khasi Hills and receives extraordinary rainfall during the South Asian monsoon. Moist air from the Bay of Bengal moves toward the hills, where the terrain helps force the moist air upward. This contributes to the enormous amount of rainfall experienced in the region. However, the phrase, wettest place, needs a definition. Average annual rainfall is one measurement. Rainfall over a single day, month, or other period is a different measurement. Therefore, the most precise description is: Mawsynram is the wettest place by average annual rainfall. That wording tells us exactly what record is being discussed. It is best for experiencing an exceptionally rainy monsoon environment.
Siberia is different from the other locations on this list because it is not a single town, weather station, or small geographical point. It is an enormous region of Russia containing many different climates and landscapes. Large parts of Siberia experience long and severe winters, with extensive seasonal snow cover. The region is also famous for its forests, permafrost, frozen rivers and lakes, and vast areas of wilderness. However, Siberia should not be described as the single snowiest place on Earth. Snowfall varies considerably across Siberia, and some mountainous regions elsewhere in the world receive much greater snowfall. What makes Siberia remarkable is its enormous scale and its combination of severe continental winters, snow-covered landscapes, forests, permafrost, and extreme cold. The region also contains some of Earth's coldest permanently inhabited settlements, including Verkhoyansk and Oymyakon. So Siberia is best understood not as one specific snow record, but as one of the world's great regions of extreme continental winter. Best for Enormous winter landscapes, snow-covered wilderness, forests, and extreme continental cold.
Next is Ahvaz, Iran, a city known for extreme summer heat. Ahvaz is located in southwestern Iran, in Khuzestan province. The city has a hot desert climate and is known for very hot summers. Unlike the remote Lut Desert, Ahvaz is a large inhabited city where people live and work despite the intense summer conditions. Ahvaz is sometimes mentioned among cities that experience extreme heat. However, it would be misleading to describe Ahvaz simply as the hottest city on Earth without specifying exactly which measurement, period, and cities are being compared. It would also be misleading to call Ahvaz the sunniest place on Earth without a specific and recognized sunshine duration record supporting that claim. This is another example of why weather records need precise definitions. A city can experience exceptionally hot weather without being the holder of a universally recognized world record. It is best for experiencing an extremely hot urban climate.
Canberra is very different from the extreme environments we have explored so far. Its climate has distinct seasonal changes, with warmer conditions during summer and cooler conditions during winter. Canberra also has relatively dry conditions and receives substantial sunshine. The city and its surrounding region contain many natural landscapes, including hills, bushland, woodlands, parks, and other areas of native vegetation. However, there is an important difference between Canberra and the record-setting locations on this list. Nicest is not a scientific record. There is no universally accepted scientific measurement that can prove one place is objectively the nicest place on Earth. Weather preferences are personal. Some people prefer hot weather, others prefer cold weather. Some enjoy frequent rain, while others prefer dry and sunny conditions. Canberra can therefore be a good choice for someone who wants a combination of distinct seasons, sunshine, natural surroundings, and urban life. Whether Canberra has the best climate depends on what a person personally prefers. Best for a combination of seasons, sunshine, nature, and urban life. After exploring all of these amazing places, which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below, and tell me why you would choose it. And that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and have a good day to you all.